Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Magical, aka the Buff Collector. The information on the channel is intended for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Hasbro Lightning Collection, Power Rangers and TMNT crossover 2-pack, Raphael as the Red Ranger and Tommy as the Foot Soldier. But first, if you're new, then welcome. This channel is all about cool action figures, analyzing them, hunting them, taking pics of them, and of course, playing with them. If that's your sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you stay notified when I do upload new content. And if you do enjoy this video or any other content that I put out, please remember to give them a thumbs up. It is free and easy for you to do, and it really helps the channel grow. With all that out of the way, guys, once again, we are going to be taking a look at the brand new Hasbro Lightning Collection, TMNT and Power Ranger crossover 2-pack, Raphael as Red Ranger and Tommy as Foot Soldier. Man, that was a mouthful, guys, but I am super excited for this line. I did read the comic miniseries back when it first was released, and never in a million years did I think that we were going to get figures from that miniseries. So when Hasbro went ahead and announced that they were going to be doing this line, I was super excited, super hyped, and the time has finally come for them to finally start to trickle out. So I've seen some people actually already complete the set, which is amazing. But this is my first 2-pack from the line, and so there are 4 2-packs, obviously 4 turtles, and 1 single pack, which is obviously the Shredder mixed with the Green Ranger. That is the one I am super excited for. But I am still super excited for this one because, man, these guys look fucking amazing, especially Tommy. He looks really cool. A lot of people are wishing that they released this form of the Foot Soldier as a 2-pack, kind of as an army builder, but we'll talk about that later on down the line in the video. But first, guys, why don't we go ahead and take a look at all the accessories that these guys come with, because with them being part of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection line, they do come with quite a few accessories. So you do see a few of them on here now. Obviously the punching effect, the sword, Raphael's size, but we'll get into those in a bit. So before that, let's go ahead and take a look at the other stuff that they do come with. So each of these will come with an alternate head, but first we're going to go ahead and take a look at Tommy's stuff, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at Raph's. So first up, let's look at the alternate head for Tommy, which is essentially just a Foot Ninja head. So that's why I said you can honestly army build with this pack. However, you're just going to have a bunch of Red Ranger Raphaels as well. So that's why a lot of people are hoping that they release this form of the Foot Ninja separately as a 2-pack or a single release. And I have to say the paint apps are pretty decent on these figures for them being Lightning Collection. I know sometimes the Lightning Collection can be a hit or miss with their paint apps, and I have to say they're pretty spot on. So yeah, this is Tommy's alternate head, which is essentially just a Foot Ninja. So with Tommy, you do get a mask, as you can see, but you can also get a bandana that looks like it's just laying around his neck. You do get a swooshing effect for his sword, and you do get a pair of fisted hands right there. So you do also get a pair of sea grip hands. The reason I have this one right here is because when you put that punching effect, you kind of have to take his hand out, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that when we pull him forward to take a closer look. So now let's go ahead and move on to Raphael. So first off, let's look at his alternate head. So not my favorite, I have to admit. Definitely not my favorite. I really like the Mikey head sculpt that we're getting on the Michelangelo figure in this line. So I may display him without his helmet, but I'm definitely going to be displaying Raphael with his helmet on because I am just really not liking this alternate Raphael head. It is just not doing it for me. So he's going to keep his helmet on, but that's always an option in case you do like it. But anyways, this is the Lightning Collection, and Tommy actually does come with 2 effects, which is quite unique because usually they only give you 1 effect per figure. So Raphael does get a lightning effect to go ahead and slide onto his size, but you only get 1. It would have been cool to get 2, but you know, 1's cool. So next up, let's go ahead and take a look at Raphael's alternate hands. So you do get a pair of sea grip hands right there to hold on to the size, as well as a pair of fisted hands. And where Tommy gets an extra effect, Raphael gets an extra pair of hands in the form of open action hands right there. So it would have been cool if Tommy had some open action hands as well, but they went ahead and just gave him another lightning effect. So let's go ahead and pull Tommy forward first off so we can get a closer look at him. Like I said, this piece right here, this bandana, is actually an accessory. So what you do is you just pop his head off. Let me see. Don't want to. Whoa. Wanted to avoid that. So this is an accessory that just goes around his neck right there. You can see it's form fitted, and it just goes and fits on his face. That's why I said if you want it to look like he has it off and just around his neck, you can go ahead and put that one right there. Now they've done Tommy quite a bit at this point that it's kind of hard for them to really fuck it up. So obviously this isn't 100% to the likeness of the actor from the Mighty Morphin, because this is based off the comic book miniseries, but even that's based off the Mighty Morphin people, so there's a slight resemblance to the guy that plays Tommy in the original TV show. But other than that, the sculpting is really good. The face is really nice. It's really nicely painted. It actually has a really good human likeness to it. You know, it doesn't look too toy-y. Although, like I said, there are a few parts in the paint that are off. In the eyebrow right here, just a slight line. Right here in the bandana, it looks like they missed a bit of purple right there, but it's very slight. I don't even think the camera's picking it up. That's how slight it is. So for a Lightning collection figure, that is amazing, because I have gotten Lightning collection figures that were totally fucked up with their paint apps, and I've seen that the new Ninja Power Rangers are coming pretty fucked up. So happy that this guy didn't. He has a really cool uniform. Spin him around. He does have the gauntlets that the foot ninjas have. He has a really cool punching effect, which you could probably utilize with a lot of different action figures. Just a basic ninja sword. There's the handle. It's just black with a basic katana grip. Because he is just a basic foot ninja, because he's, spoiler alert if you haven't read the comic, I'm going to be talking about it a bit during this video, but he is a foot ninja that he basically just snuck in to help save his brother, who also became a foot ninja. But so that's why he's just dressed in a basic foot ninja, because let's be honest, if Tommy was, in that universe as a foot ninja and that's all he did, he would be much higher ranked. But anyways, guys, this is the swooshing sword effect right here. As you can see, it fits right there perfectly on the sword. But with that being said, why don't we go ahead and put him back and go ahead and pull Raphael forward. Let me see if I can get on the stand first. And just got to counterbalance. There we go. Alright, let's put Tommy there. And let's bring Raph forward. So here's Raphael all morphed up. I really hope we get a version of the Turtles not morphed up in this line. I think that would be amazing. Just some regular basic Turtles. But hopefully a different Raphael head. But obviously all morphed up. He looks super cool. Honestly, even if we don't ever get one, because honestly, so many other toy lines are doing Ninja Turtles at this point. I don't think we need a non-morph Ninja Turtle from this line. So talking about the paint apps, I said we're just a bit off. You have a bit of a scratch right here, it looks like, or maybe just some bad paint, like they missed a spot. It's not coming off from scratching, so it's probably just the fact that they missed a spot, which is okay. It's a small thing. Right here under the bicep, as you can see, there's that little dot, but very minor things. But then when you come down to the belt right here, the paint apps are actually very well done, so I'm not going to complain about those little minor things. So here's a look at the shell, which is also all armored up, which is super cool. He does have his holsters on his belt for his size, so let's go ahead and shove those, or at least let's go ahead and shove one of those in there so we can check it out. It is a bit of a tight fit because the shell, so you just gotta be careful, but as you can see, it does fit in there, but it does stick out quite a bit with it being a longer side than what he usually uses. The ones he usually uses are a little shorter, or maybe these just aren't to scale. These just seem a little big to be size. They seem like little mini swords, and size, that's not what they are. But anyways, guys, enough of the history and meaning of size and all that stuff, because I am no weapons expert. Let's go ahead and just keep looking at this guy. So he does have the Red Ranger helmet, but he does have some eyes right there, which is really cool. Obviously, he's all armored up. He has the classic diamond on the center, and the rest of the uniform is the classic Red Ranger. Even on the swords right here, you can see it has the dinosaur emblem, which is actually really nicely painted. So I have to admit, that's a really good job on that. So yeah, guys, with that being said, since we have Raph forward already, why don't we go ahead and start with his articulation, because it is different than Tommy. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at each of their articulations. So starting at the head, let's go ahead and take a look at his head. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. He does have a little bit of wobble. He can look down, let's see, that far. He can look up that far, which is pretty good. Seems like his neck can move just a bit forward and back, and side to no, not really side to side, but forward and back just very slightly. Looking at his arms, they do go out to a T pose or beyond, actually, so that's really cool. You do get 360 rotation at the shoulder right there. You do get a butterfly joint as well. You do get 360 rotation at the bicep right there. Double hinge, pinless, guys, pinless, awesome joints. I think this is the first pinless Ninja Turtle figure that I have, which is fucking amazing. I just realized that it's fucking pinless, guys. Wow, my mind is just fucking blown. Awesome. So yeah, pinless technology, but double joint, which is amazing. You do get up and down hinging at the wrist, as well as 360 rotation. You do have a little bit of a joint right here inside the shell, if you can see. So you do get actually, oh shit, so this bottom piece of the shell is actually not even attached to the top part of the shell. So you actually do get rotation at the bottom of the waist, which is really fucking cool. You do get a little forward and back, but nothing too crazy. Taking a look at his leg articulation, Raphael can definitely join the cheerleading squad. He does come with an upper thigh cut right there. He can kick forward that far. It kind of kicks out to the side because of the shell and the belt, but still good. He does come with double hinge pinless knees, guys. That pinless technology is amazing from Hasbro, and the fact that they're bringing it to their Ninja Turtle figures. Fuck, now I do want some fucking regular Ninja Turtles from this comic series from them with some pinless technology. Fuck. Alright, anyways, guys, let's keep going. His ankles will go down that far, and they'll go up that far, as well as a ball rocker hinge. So, man, how did I not realize this is pinless technology? Maybe that's why I was like, man, this figure just looks so fucking good. So yeah, guys, upon figuring out that this guy is pinless, I would definitely want some Ninja Turtles from Hasbro in this fashion, from this storyline, in this miniseries. I don't care, even if they give us the same Raphael head, that would just be fucking awesome. So with that being said, why don't we go ahead and pull Tommy forward and move on to him, since he is a human character and not an amphibian, you know. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at his articulation. So let's go ahead and start with his head. So he can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left, but it's a bit stiff right here because his hair is molded and it's kind of hitting his shoulder. But other than that, not an issue. He can look down that far with the bandana, that far up. He does have no head tilt or wobble at all. He does go out to a T pose. He does have 360 rotation. Whoops. He does have 360 rotation at the shoulder, but it's actually really stuck. But yep, there you go. 360 rotation at the shoulder and an amazing butterfly joint, if you can see that. So really cool there. Let's go ahead and return the shoulder joint to its proper place so we can move on. There we go. Okay, so the shoulder joint on this guy is a bit stiff, but nothing a blow dryer can't fix. So we'll go ahead and fix that once we're done with this review. Alright, so he also does come with bicep swivel at the top right there, which I probably shouldn't have pulled on so hard. So they went pinless with the Ninja Turtles. However, he does come with a double hinge elbow, but he does come with pins, which is interesting because they don't come with pins. So it is what it is. I'm happy that they decided to go with the pinless technology on the Ninja Turtles, to be honest, because we've gotten many Power Ranger figures already, which I believe have been pinless as well. So you do get up and down hinging at the wrist, as well as 360 rotation. You do get 360 rotation at the mid-torso, and Raphael took a tumble. I don't know if it was because I probably tapped him with the sword. Looking at his crunch, he can basically crunch all the way forward. Let me go ahead and just take his sword out of his hand. He can crunch all the way forward, all the way back. He has some really good ball hip motion right there. Taking a look at his leg articulation, he's actually just slightly less articulated right there than the Ninja Turtle, which is amazing and pretty mind-blowing because Ninja Turtles historically are not the most articulated figures. He does have an upper thigh cut right there. He does have double hinge knees. Once again, they didn't go with the pinless technology for this guy. Wow. It's just a shock that they'd go with him, but in the same 2-pack. I guess maybe it just cost too much. I don't know. But he will kick forward that far. He won't kick back at all. We already looked at the double hinge knees. His ankles will go down that far. They'll go up that far. And of course, a ball rocker hinge right there. So all in all, still despite them not going with the pinless technology on this guy, still a really cool figure, which I'm just saying it's odd because why would you put the pinless technology, on one character right here versus, putting it on both? I don't know what the theory behind that is, but I'm happy that they decided to go with the pinless technology on the Ninja Turtle because, like I said, I believe this is the first Ninja Turtle figure that we have with pinless technology, so that's super cool, and it definitely makes me hope and wish that they come out with some regular turtles, non-morph turtles in this line, but we'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, guys, join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. And join me every Wednesday for Coffee and Toys live on Instagram at CoolFigurez, where I will have a new guest every week. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of these guys. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed those pics, you can find the full images over on Instagram at CoolFigurez. And I do have a separate Instagram account for my more thought out, planned out, more edited pics called Epic Shots by CoolFigurez. Check it out if you like what you see. Leave me a follow there as well. And if you guys want to see the unboxing of any figures I do reviews on for this channel, go ahead and check me out over on TikTok at CoolFigurez. That's where I post all my unboxings. And join me every Sunday morning for Coffee and Toys, a weekly toy news, toy talk podcast where we will go over all the latest and great toy news, reveals, pre-orders, and so much more. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. But whether or not you're a subscriber, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to listen to me talk about toys. I really appreciate it. As always, I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much to this channel sponsor, VRare Store. Check them out for all your Funko Pop, anime, Pokemon card, and toy print needs. And of course, use code CoolFigurez at checkout for 10% off your order. VRare Store. Check them out, guys.